Hey everybody, welcome back. Northernlion, Slay the Spire, fully warmed up. South Beach bringing the heat. It's the ironclad. Oh, I hate this. Let's go through it. I like starting with a self-repair. Maybe this is worth doing. It's not for me right now. Take 18 damage, transform 2 cards. No, that's not worth it. Obtain 2 random potions, let's be honest. Long term, who cares? Transform a card. It's our only option. Alright. It tells us nothing about the future of this run. But it might, you know, save us from a little bit of that chip damage that happens now and again. I have been really enjoying playing as the ironclad lately. I think that comes across very easily. I think we choose to take 1 damage here. Comes across very obviously, I should say, in the, you know, the way that our performances have been going with the ironclad versus the other characters, sadly. But, you know, let me enjoy my victory laps with this guy, alright? He used to be our worst character by far. Right now, I think you take Headbutt. You can Headbutt a Rage back. Rage is, for right now, almost always going to be a value add. And I am briefly, you know, gonna be okay with losing some HP, I think, to thin out our deck. And I'm taking out strikes not because we're, 8 plus 9 is 17 damage. We're not gonna... Actually, we will kill you. We'll take a little damage in the process. Do we want to do that? No, let's not. No, we'd have to do 12. That's not gonna work. My mistake. We're trying to thin this deck out. We chose to get rid of an attack because I think defends are perhaps a little bit more precious. I think you're dead. Plus, we're going to be adding more attacks back. Although, right now, we're going to add a shrug. So we got a pretty defensive deck here early. Max HP plus 5 or obtain a relic. Given that we just bypassed the shop, I'm going to go with max HP plus 5 for now. And then I will spend my HP. And hey, we got Ornamental Fan, which I am not disappointed by. Always, given the choice, I'm almost always going to do Elite then Rest instead of Rest then Elite for reasons that I think are probably pretty clear. I'd rather not give this guy any strength, so I'm not going to play Rage, even though it would have given us 6 block. I think optically that works out for us. This is an unfortunate turn, but at least we have another turn of vulnerability on him. And I think we got him. We will use the fire potion to save our HP, but still we got him. How do I feel about Dreamcatcher? Give me an Inflame for now. So I think we rest, even though we don't have to, because we can add a card. I'll take a True Grit. Who knows, right? Just stay inflexible for now. So one line that I see is you play Rage, then True Grit to exhaust a basic defend. And, you know, in theory, does this make your deck better? I think it literally might make it slightly better, so why not do it? I'm not convinced it's going to be the be-all, end-all. It might do something for us. Might as well do that. So far, this is going okay. I'm just staying flexible with the archetypes. We should have played another attack. I actually totally blanked on us having Ornamental Fan. Juggernaut's kind of tempting, but dude, Shrug is so friggin' good. If there's only an elite on each path, one elite I should say on each path, I'm going to go for the path that allows us to upgrade ourselves more kind of vigorously. You know, getting 3 strength out of this card is worth something. Assuming we don't take much damage here, or, you know, preferably any damage here. What about a Headbutt? Shrug, Rage, Strike. How much? We're getting 6 block. We're going to be at 17 block versus 22 damage. I'm a happy man. I think we're actually doing pretty well right now. And I actually also believe... You're doing another 22 damage. That's highly insulting. I also truly believe that Singing Bowl early could be one of the best relics in the game, even though I haven't, I don't know, really paid it maybe as much thought as I should have. I'd rather not get debuffed. And works for me. Just the fact this could be worth, on the low side, realistically, 20 HP minimum over the rest of the game. There's not really any point to what we're doing here, but we're going to kill next turn anyway. I don't think that's... I mean, it might even be 30 maximum HP over the course of the game. I think you take another Inflame. I think it might be too many, but it seems to be kind of working so far. And I did... Wait, who's our boss? He slimes us. I kind of like the idea of going for a True Grit that allows us to exhaust the slime, just to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to enemies filling our deck with trash. So we love Bash. Normally then we'd look at our next turn and be like, okay, we're ready to attack, but we only have one other attack in our deck. So I'm actually going to Headbutt, and then I'm going to drink this energy potion. I'm going to hit you and hit you again, just to do maximum damage early here. And then next turn... Basically, we're just going to keep smacking. I know we're going to take damage here. That's kind of... That's the point. Okay. With one turn of vulnerability left, we want to draw as many attacks as we can. It's a huge get for us to even draw this many, because we don't have that many attacks in our deck right now. Which is something that we're going to have to work on. But that was a really good fight. And we have a strength deck. That's what it is right now. A lot of ways to gain strength, not too many ways to use it. But luckily, I guess, it kind of uses itself. I still have no idea if this is even the right way to use... I mean, obviously to exhaust statuses, burns and stuff like that, or curses would be better. Not curses, because our only curse is this one, I suppose, but you know what I mean. Well, I hate this, but sure. We're going to rest regardless, of course, as long as we don't lose too much HP, okay? Well, at least we're going to gain some block. Or we'll just kill him. Let's take an Iron Wave. I think we need another attack. And an attack that adds block is fine by me. Compared to our last run, I'm like living the dream right now. So we got a 19-card deck. No problems as far as I can see him right now. You're going to goop spray me. That's all right. Don't quote me on that. I don't know what a goop spray is in real life, but I can think of some things. All right, no way we're going to avoid getting hit here. So I think we'll smack and this and this. And we're going to take 19 damage, but it's worth it, I think, to keep you in a position where, you know, hopefully we can do more damage to you in the future. I think I would rather not hit you twice here and then instead wait for our next turn. But I could be wrong. I mean, we got 6 goops in our deck now. So what do I know? Still. So we'll Iron Wave. Headbutt. Bring back Spock weakness. I don't know why I said it like that. Spock weakness. We're still going to win here. We just probably could have played it better. But you know what? We took a gamble. Maybe it didn't work. Life goes on. Honestly, hit me for 5. I don't care. Spot weakness is kind of... It's our engine in this deck, you know? That's why I'm playing it pretty much every time it shows up. Again, I didn't really care if you got interrupted there. I like not taking damage. Simultaneously, I also like, you know, being able to do 33 damage very easily. Probably, well, not probably, definitely should have gotten rid of a slime there. We're at the point where these guys are not quite one-tappable, but they're getting close, so. Now, I can't help but notice they're doing quite a lot of damage here. And we cannot kill any of them in one turn due to our weakness, but at least we were able to get up 18 blocks. We're taking 12 damage. Nothing serious. They're all dead. I'm just, you know, again, we could have handled this way better. Headbutt by itself is 20 damage, so you gotta... Actually, let's take out one of you then. We're a little bit playing with fire. Probably we should be putting out blocks instead of getting rid of slimes, but come on, just let me have this one. We have 14 strength up on the first boss fight. That doesn't often happen. Let me get the sloppy out right now. Let's play Rage. We'll draw. It's not an attack, so I think we'll go yup. True Grit. And now I'm like, okay, if that had gone worse, if they had both been attacking, we might have had real problems. Thankfully, we don't, but you can see how that would go wrong real quick. Let's stop messing around, because we got a great deck, as far as I can tell. Got a great deck. Suck on that, Google DeepMind. I think Reaper is a wonderful choice here, because we're going to, you know, if we get, let's say, 8 strength or 5 strength, Reaper could heal us for 21 if we're fighting 3 enemies. That's kind of like a perfect world scenario, but still. Dude, Busted Crown combined with Singing Bowl, sign me up. I do also see the value of Empty Cage, keeping our deck thin, but I like where we're at so far. Probably should not be taking question mark path, because the more enemies we fight, the more max HP opportunities we get, but not sweating it too much yet. So True Grit is 9, and then Iron Wave. So I think we'll Iron Wave. Iron Wave. True Grit. Definitely dump a Defend. Don't even play the Shrug It Off. I like my cards. I want to draw them. I'm going to draw them when we got energy. 21. That's bad. I think we will Headbutt, Shrug, Shrug, Shrug. We take 5 damage. Life goes on. We are frail, though. Alright, so the later we can wait to play Reaper, the better our life is. Now, we could play it now. We'll actually heal for 18. That seems like a great opportunity. Plus, we'll get the 3 block out of it. And that's a good damage attack. We take 6. Who cares? Now, it's a little deceptive because we have popped a regen potion here. But so we'll headbutt you. I guess we'll play Rage. We're going to get there on block, I think. Oh, we got him anyway. Yeah, this deck will work. Okay, I understand the value of strength for the first time in my life. I'm going to take... We got to go question marks. They're just more fun. So we took Cleave, just so we have some kind of crowd control that isn't Reaper. Honestly, you can take Dreamcatcher from me, and now rare cards are more likely. Fair enough. Remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defense. We're going to remove a card, and we're going to continue to remove... Well, you know what? We're probably good enough to remove one of those now. With all the shrugs and the various knickknacks we've got, and et ceteras and et ceteras. I think this is fine. Dude, I like this deck right now. This is a solid 20-card deck. You fool! Not that it was really that bad, but still simultaneously. No reason to use True Grit to exhaust our health engine there. Let's see what we draw. The strikes actually do more damage, so... It's amazing, you know, I think I always undervalued strength to some extent. Because when I thought about it, what do we want next turn? I don't know, maybe Reaper at this point, just to give us something in return. But when I thought about it, I would be like, oh, well, why would I ever gain 2 strength with, like... Ugh. 6 damage, I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it. Why would I ever gain 2 strength with an Inflame when instead I could just double my strength later, you know? That's not really the right way to think about it, I think. I'm not even doing the math because I'm scared. God. We're going to take 23 as a result of not playing an attack like 6 turns ago. You know what, buddy? You're a real piece of work. But instead, you know, 5 strength, it adds up real quick. So we're going to start stacking and snacking on some max HP. Our HP is back where we want it to be. Wish it never lost it in the first place, but that's on me. So we certainly like Inflame here. We'll also Shrug. We'll Inflame. And I think we'll True Grit. We can't True Grit. We have to True Grit Bash. It's close. And I think losing Bash might actually be a positive. It's just hard to think of it that way. So I'm going to just go Buck Wild on you on this turn. Understand we're going to take a bunch of damage. We should probably actually save the steroid potion for when we plan to play Reaper. We got 5 energy, so there's no reason to rush here. I would say don't play Reaper this turn, even though you could. We will probably have more strength later thanks to spot weakness, so we might as well wait on it, is my perspective. This is going real well now. Taking no damage. Well, taking 1 damage. Now we can play Reaper, that's fine. It actually is not any better, I think, but we got him anyway. Maybe it was, because now we're at full HP. Preserved insect, okay. Elites are easier. I don't think we want Juggernaut. I understand it, but I don't think I want it. Alright, this one's got a chance. It's getting there. I think Inflame becoming better is worth something, but I think Rage is probably more valuable. I think we can take both Elites on this path. Self-forming Clay is worth something, for sure. So what's the gist of our strategy is basically, you know, get out ahead of these enemies as quickly as possible. You know, get these strength upgrades. If we can, it costs us energy, but if we can spend 7 energy, or sorry, if we can spend, you know, 4 energy and get plus 7 strength, I'm a very, very happy man. Now I know we're gonna be hit. Not much we can do about that. I'd like to see... He's probably not going to attack next turn, so just give me maybe Bash for vulnerability. We're only taking 2 damage. That's an incredibly good sign. I don't even... let's draw. Fine. We drew the curse. That's literally best case scenario. You don't need Reaper, probably. If you could use it, why not, I guess, but... So this is a... I believe... We honed in on our archetype super quickly. I don't really care for Pocket Watch, to be honest, but we honed in on our archetype super quickly, and we're building a deck that only focuses on the exact things that we want. Didn't need to play it, didn't need to not play it, literally doesn't matter. So Snecko Eye, we got a lot of 1-cost stuff in our deck, so I think it should be bad for us, but so far can't complain, right? Like, free headbutt, bring back spot weakness just in case. I'm not going to play Reaper for 7. It's so much more valuable to save it. Even if it would have triggered Ornamental Fan. I mean, I got to tell you, Bash for 2 is not a bad deal. But I think what we like here, this is basically 10 block instead of 8 block plus a card. So I think I'll take the 10 block. That also allows us to do decent damage output. We take 5. He's vulnerable. That's a good place for us to be, I think. Inflame for 2, not even close. If I can't kill you, which I can't, we should shrug. I would like to do a lot more damage on this turn. Bash is good. It's cheap. You're dead. Alright, and we're 2 HP down. Who cares? Uppercut's tempting. It's actually a great card to upgrade. I think it's worth taking, to be honest. And finally, we get a free shop. Dude, okay, so this is a weird one. I think I love Dead Branch, even though we have, like, no... We have True Grit, and that's it. But still, that's an engine. We're not... I just left! There was another spot weakness, too. That was going to be my first play. I don't know what to say, except, you know, it's your boy. Oh, well. You know what? I would prefer to think of it that we didn't lose anything. What we gained instead is 417 gold to spend later. And the only thing that I'm going to say to make it seem slightly better right now is that, admittedly, we're not building an exhaust deck. So it's not like we threw away a must-have card that we need to win. However, still highly, highly idiotic, no doubt about it. Well, what do you expect? Lobster? You gotta do it like this. Hit you like that. Big heals. You're only doing 20. That's not that much damage. Just hit you with one of those. Got Ornamental Fan as well. All right. Well, you know, I was worried. I was thinking to myself, like, hey, man, I'm playing too well. Like, people are going to start to think that there's, like, a conspiracy theory. Like, what have you done with the real NL? So to make a mistake like that is very good for the authenticity of the video. That was an elite that we just killed, by the way. So I don't like Inflame very much. Or, sorry, I don't like Nunchuck very much. But I have been disagreed with by some people that I consider more intelligent than myself, so I'm just going to assume that I'm wrong on that one. If there's anything I'm impressed with right now, is that I have actually committed to rolling a 21 card deck. Because of Rage, we should attack. And that's pretty good. Not playing Inflame burns, but only a little bit. So you're doing 22 damage. It's no joke. You're still doing 22 damage. It's no joke. We're going to take 16, but hopefully we get a chance to play that Reaper later. It's the frailty that's annoying here. We don't want to draw too deep. Because I'm trying to keep all the blood in my head instead of going under again. You guys like Sum 41 from Thornhill, Ontario? Me neither. Armaments into an upgrade is actually pretty tempting. But you know what? Our next upgrade is going to be Uppercut. So if we can't upgrade it for now, maybe it's not worth doing just yet. Well, we could choose to take 0. Doesn't extend the vulnerability, but I kind of like the thought of not taking any damage. Have to. We're going to take damage on this one. Yeah. I don't mind that. We take 1 damage. We're 6 strength up. That's a good start. Plus it rolls over 3 block. I mean, if we're going to take damage, 1 is the right number, obviously. So we don't want to bring back Spot Weakness, unfortunately. But Uppercut is a really good card to bring back. And in fact, we'll play it immediately. That upgraded Uppercut, you know, we had eyes on it for a few nodes. I'm glad we finally got it off. Reaper, it's so much more advantageous. I hope it's abundantly clear, but it's so much more advantageous to play this, you know, when we're 10 strength up or, you know, 30 strength up. This time we're going to headbutt. Oh, we have no cards in the discard pile. That's my bad. We take 10. Not a big deal. We can always pop our blood potion or our speed potion if things get a little dire, but they're looking fine right now. Rage is good. Oh, easy. I mean, we got him right now. It's not even close to being close. Spot Weakness is our engine, as mentioned myriad times in the past. Do we want to heal here? It's 25 damage. It would put you, like, exactly on split for next turn, which I kind of like, actually. So go ahead. You're going to hit me for 17, but it's basically 0. Oh, no, he didn't do the rebuff. That's even better, I think. Sucks that we can't play our Spot Weakness productively, but, dude. He's screwed. This is a great run. It could still go terribly, terribly wrong, as we've seen before. But, I mean, this is... I can go so far as to say, like, for now, this feels like one of the strongest runs I've ever done. And I'm not being facetious. 24. 23! The thing is, we don't need to defend. Might as well. Just leave him in a bad place. And again, this would be a better time to play Reaper, probably, but we still killed him extremely easily. Oh, no question. This is what wins us the run. We needed something like that, and we got something like that. Now, out of these, I mean, you take Black Star, and then you fight as many elites as you can, just to maximize your advantages. We're up against some bosses, I don't know, they might be considered a little tough right now, but we're going to pop this potion real quick. Okay. Iron Wave. 15, so we're taking 3 damage. Let me teach you a little something about this run. We are going to try to get our our strength as high as possible, and then a Reaper is disgusting. Doing a lot of damage. 38, I think, off the top of my head. Just so happen to be. That's alright, though. So you don't play this limit break yet. Wow, what a terrible turn for spot weakness. You still might as well play this. You still might as well cleave. I mean, limit break is pretty good here. You know what? I think I'm wrong. I think you do play it. I don't want to shrug. I like my cards. If we draw Reaper now, we're still dealing, like... Basically, we would heal for 45. Is there any... If I could kill any of you, it would be you. I definitely can. But I'd like you to respawn before Reaper comes back around. You know, for the way that this fight looks right now, I had actually thought that I had taken, like, so much damage. When in reality, we've taken 8 damage. Well, I don't know. We did take the blood potion, didn't we? But either way, we haven't taken much, is the important thing to note here. So even if it looks bad, it probably ain't that bad. Free potion belt. Take my strike, absolutely. You know I'm looking at the shop. I will receive 2 madness, please, sir. And you know what? I don't want to throw this run into question, so I was looking at a chance to heal, but I think we made the right call. 585 gold. So what would you do? Well, what's our best attack? If we were to take a bottled flame, what would we get? I honestly don't think we want bottled flame as good as it usually is. I will take a toolbox and hope for the best. You know, now I look at this and I go, fine, give me bottled flame and give me an uppercut. Just because we didn't have anything better to spend our gold on. Everything else is fine. I will say, you know what? Give me one of those and one of those. Why not? We got an elite fight that could be a little tricky. Do you want to leave or do you want to come in? That's the thing, is that I'm just curious right now what meow means. I don't speak meow, even though I'm speaking right meow. Well, we like that. Next turn, if we wanted anything, we would probably... No, don't jump on the computer. I see you. Okay. If you jump on this computer, you're going to need another feline apology, okay? I just need to remind myself, taking damage here is actually not bad. We would rather not. But taking a little bit of damage is okay, because if we build our strength up the way we're supposed to, regardless, we're going to get the Reaper, right? So... Hey, thanks for the extra energy. That actually does a ton for us. We take no damage and we extend the vulnerability. Okay, spot weakness, sadly, is the wrong turn for it. On the bright side, it's now free forever. Terrible turn, though. Ruka. My son wants more attention. More attention for Ruka. Is that right, buddy? Oh. Alright, buddy. I gotta work here, okay? This is a touchy run. You wouldn't understand. Slay the Spire. It's a fickle beast. Free limit break, but sadly a terrible time to use it. Now, dump this basic defend. Straight up, you play both of these. And it's tempting, you know? Go to 10 strength up. It's so tempting, I'm gonna do it. It could be better later, but we could also kill him in time and not worry about it so much. Really, I think you do that to maximize your heal, even though we're about to... Oh no, we're not taking any damage. Reaper is our game winner, even though it's kind of like an impotent card by itself. It's... Let's try this. It's really important. I want to play 3 attacks, but I think what we do is we Iron Wave. Like, I'm trying to get as much block as possible up here. And we'll honestly just give me like another Iron Wave, and I'll play a defend 29. We're taking 4 damage. That was fine. Reaper is our game. Reaper and spot weakness are what wins us the game. Unfortunately, spot weakness has been kind of trash lately for reasons outside of its control. It's actually close to the ideal draw. We got him anyway. Perfect fight, more or less. Gremlin Horn, Pantograph could be helpful. Exhume is necessary, absolutely. So we can Exhume Limit Break. It won't be necessary forever, but it's kind of necessary right now. So you're a bit of an odd duck at the present moment. Obviously, you can Limit Break Exhume, and then Limit Break again. You end up taking 16 damage by doing that. I would, for now, I think, rather do this. And then we at least get the 14 block. We don't get hit. Hard to say that that's the wrong choice right now. Maybe we don't have to play Reaper, you know? So I'm still going to go for the strength here. We're now up to 8 strength, despite having not really sacrificed any of our own HP to get there. You're doing 17 damage. Well, I can't kill you. So what I will do instead is play every card. And you're going to hit me for 3, which is basically 0. And then next turn, your life is over. Very easy. No. Everything's going extremely well right now. This is a weird one, though. I love a free uppercut. Let's do an uppercut, headbutt, bring back that uppercut. Exhume. You know what? Sure. Exhume, madness. Give me a free spot weakness, even though it's useless right now. I'm in some galaxy brain zone right now where I'm thinking about the future for the first time in my entire Slay the Spire career. And it's working out nicely, I gotta say. I don't know what it is, but I sort of have started to understand the Ironclad to the slightest degree. Now, if our next elite can drop the Shuriken, I think we're sitting pretty. Until then, I'm trying not to get too confident. I think it's probably not worth doing now that I think about it. But do we want to exhaust it? Or do we want to exhaust a Reaper? There's no right answer to that question. Ruka, no. He's looking at the computer. Give me a moment. Get rid of this. Keep Reaper. Reaper's your win condition. Get out of here. Alright, we took a little damage. That's okay. He does make himself stronger. That's alright. This might surprise you. You know what might be more useful than gaining, getting Shuriken so we can gain strength? Getting Kunai so we can gain Dex. I swear, we've had the worst luck with spot weakness lately. Hey. Like, I actually think that maybe getting extra Dex is better. Because, I mean, we can gain strength for ourselves, you know? We got him. Good fight. This guy's close to being an elite, more or less. In my estimation, at least. Mummified Hand, pretty good. We could possibly get 2 elites on this path, so I think that's what we're going to try. And we could veer, maybe, if it goes terribly wrong. Yeah, we'll play Panacea to start. Okay, here's what I like. Defend. Iron Wave. Madness turns one of these free forever. A free uppercut. It's a nice bonus. We got enough crowd control. I'm not worried about taking a little damage turn 1. What comes next? I mean, how could you not, like... Headbutt. Uppercut. Shrug. Uppercut comes back. Cleave's coming around. Not gonna kill you, so we'll just make all you weak so you're still alive to eventually be hit by a Reaper. We're only 13 HP down, we're still above max, so not sweating it right now. Madness? Hey, okay. Something's going weird here, but I think it's good long term. Limit break, exhume, limit break. Okay, we're about to get hit quite a lot. So let's do that just for my own peace of mind. We got 28 strength, so we're basically just waiting till we draw a Reaper. And that will be next turn. I don't want to kill anybody. In fact, go ahead. Reaper, it must be, yeah, okay. Don't kill him. We want to suck all of his HP away, and Reaper will do it, so. More or less. No, completely. Okay, power potion. Very thankful. Gotta give it a shot, dude. Save these potions if possible. Actually think we would start with a shrug, probably. Love it. It's not bad. Get hit a little on turn 1. We probably could have afforded to play Panic Button, but it doesn't have to happen there. Oh, very nice, actually. Still gonna get hit, but only for 3. I'll call it. As a 24-card deck, this might actually be the most well-constructed deck I've ever had. Made my burn free. Gotta figure out how to not take damage on this one. What do I bring back? I don't know. I mean, just bring back something next turn that'll kill you. And I'll Reaper you for as much as I can. Alright. I know we're not going to be at full HP, but, you know, to be a little down, like 6 down after an elite fight, who cares? Shuriken. We specifically asked for it. We specifically got it. And we're just going to keep upgrading for now, because why wouldn't we, right? So, Limit Break. Huge. Being able to bring back Reaper is another good use case for us right now. So, like, it's not like Exhume is worthless. We're trying to save as many powers as possible here as well. It's free, right? I don't love it. But it's going to exhaust a defend, which I think is completely okay. Now, we got to put up at least 28 block this turn if we don't want to get hit. Being realistic is not possible. He's already weak. I think you accept it. You know, we do have Pantograph, so if we have to skip the elite to do the boss fight with more confidence, that's fine. I hope it doesn't come down to that, but... I just want the block, man. Want the block, man, waiting in the sky. 15. It's not a lot, but this fight's not going to go on that much longer, so I think probably accept it. 2 more attacks, and we get Nunchuck, but we're not going to get there. Unless we draw something that costs 0. Ugh. Yeah, we might want to skip this elite fight. I wouldn't really see this as a bad sign, though. 5 energy. So we probably should have done, like, our strength gains first. Yeah, well, I mean, you definitely should have done it before that. That's just common sense, but... I wouldn't take this as a terrible sign yet. Like, I actually think we're still fine. Nah, way too late. So we're going to skip the elite just to be safe, and we're going to fight this guy who's basically an elite. Let's Madness real quick. Hits Inflame. Inflame hits Uppercut. Knee bones connected to the blank bone. Blank bones connected to the other bone. Didn't take anatomy class in college, and that's how you get this song. And a nice little bluesy sort of tinge to the end of that one. That's how you get this song. Yeah. We're doing so much better here. Well. Dude, absolutely. Keep tossing those limit breaks. This is a good preview of our final boss fight, because we're learning what we need to do to win the run, basically. No defense, huh? Well, if he's going to hit for 12, why don't we Reaper? Oh, thank God. why don't we Reaper for 16? We will still get hit, but, you know, then we brought it back anyway. So we'll draw it later, hopefully when we have even more strength to go even further beyond, etc., etc., and etc. Okay, it's very good. Spot weakness, limit break, Reaper will not kill him. The joke is, or the funny part is, I should say, we have no need to... I guess what I'm getting at is it pains me, but we might want to not Reaper this turn. 31. This would do another 36. And this would do another 30-something. We would almost get you. We can't really defend ourselves, though. So I think the best thing we can do right now is weaken him, heal up to beyond maximum, and then, sure, we'll take 14 damage, but it's okay. I genuinely think that was maybe our best move. I don't think we could have killed him. Could be wrong. So we're going to heal before the boss fight anyway. We might as well smith, and... I really couldn't see us being in a better position than this. I'm going to, I guess, apply some more vulnerability. And we got all these beautiful potions to use. Deck, violence. Put 3 random cards from your draw pile into your hand. First, let's be smart. Take your power. Out of all of these, I actually think Juggernaut is the most sensible. It does also, I mean, it's a power, so it makes something free, and that something is Headbutt here. We might as well gain Dex. Let's use Violence. Okay. So we get a free Bash, but we're going for you first. We will Bash first. We should... sorry. Spot Weakness first. We're going to take damage this turn, but we're also going to gain some strength for certain. This will make you vulnerable. Headbutt. Bring back Spot Weakness, without a doubt. And I think we'd rather just hit you for the maximum. Oh, and then we get an Iron Wave out of it anyway. Great news. Okay, so we take 13 damage. That's not much. We get 6 block out of it. We're going to win. I always love saying it because it feels so good. This time we will weaken you. Rage. Madness. Pretty bad, but you know what? There you go. Took 4 damage. Nothing to cry about. You basically need Inflame here for sure. Shrug is now free. I mean, it's not really a good time to play Reaper, so we will just keep gaining blocks. And we'll take no damage. They are getting stronger, but, I mean, we have not really been getting weaker. I think he would Exhume Violence here. We have no attacks in our draw pile, so hey. Not my strongest moment, but again, we take 15 damage. We're 28 strength up. If you want to see like the definition of us outpacing the enemy, this is it right here. We draw an attack, we kill him. Yep, he's done. Get Gremlin Horn. We're taking 2 damage. Huge. Our first look at the bubble post Ascension 15, the previous ending point of the game. It's about to happen unless like the unfathomable happens here, which I think is, I mean, there's a reason they call it unfathomable, I suppose. We need to play 2 blocks. Actually, you're dead. I thought you were dead due to oh, I guess we only got hit once there. Okay, well, we'll double our strength and then, you know, hit you for 138 and heal for 2. Dude! Look at that. Ascension level 16. We're past to go even further beyond. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Obviously, radio. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Also, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!